Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today we're diving into a critical issue that continues to affect South Africa's economy, environment, and social fabric, the growing crisis of illegal mining. In a recent development, police in Limpopo arrested 20 suspected illegal immigrants believed to be linked to illicit mining activities across several districts in the province. This is just the latest chapter in a much larger national problem, and the implications run deep. These arrests were the result of a well-coordinated operation targeting illegal mining sites, which have mushroomed across mineral-rich areas in Limpopo. Authorities seized mining equipment and tools, exposing the organized and almost industrial scale of these operations. What's even more alarming is that many of the suspects are believed to be undocumented foreign nationals, some of whom may face charges not only for illegal mining but also for trespassing and violating immigration laws. Illegal mining, or what's locally known as Zama Zama activities, is not new in South Africa. But the frequency and intensity of these operations have surged dramatically in recent years. Why? Because of a toxic mix of abandoned mines, high unemployment, and weak enforcement. These illegal miners often risk their lives working in hazardous conditions, all in the hope of earning a living. But it's not just about survival. There's an entire underground economy built around illicit mining, often linked to organized crime syndicates that smuggle precious minerals out of the country. Let's be clear, the impact of this goes far beyond a few individuals digging in the dirt. The economic losses are staggering. The government and licensed mining companies lose billions in revenue every year. And we're not just talking about money. Illegal mining sites often degrade the land, pollute water sources, and destabilize entire communities. Some of these makeshift operations turn deadly, leading to tunnel collapses, toxic exposure, and even violent clashes with security forces or rival groups. The Limpopo operation underscores a serious shift in the way law enforcement is approaching the issue. It's no longer just about chasing miners underground, it's about disrupting the entire network, from those doing the digging to those financing and supplying the operations. And with the suspects expected to face multiple charges, including immigration violations, this bust may set a precedent for how future operations are conducted. But there's a bigger question here: what drives someone to risk their life in such dangerous work? Many of these undocumented migrants come from countries plagued by poverty, conflict, and corruption. When they cross into South Africa, legal employment is nearly impossible without proper documentation. The result? They turn to informal and often illegal sectors like mining to survive. This brings us to the intersection of immigration policy, law enforcement, and social inequality. The Home Affairs Department is now working to verify the nationalities of those arrested. For those found to be in the country unlawfully, deportation is likely. But deportation alone doesn't solve the problem. Experts argue that real solutions need to go beyond crackdowns and arrests. We need to address the socio-economic factors that make illegal mining appealing in the first place, from job creation and border control, to proper rehabilitation of abandoned mines and regional cooperation on immigration. The police, meanwhile, are calling for more community involvement. They're asking residents to report suspicious mining activity and to understand that illegal mining isn't a victimless crime. It impacts infrastructure, endangers lives, and drains resources that should be improving local communities. And while raids like the one in Limpopo send a strong message, sustained action and public cooperation are needed if South Africa is to turn the tide on this deeply entrenched issue. As investigations continue, authorities say more arrests are expected. That means this story is far from over. The government has promised tougher enforcement, new legislation, and international collaboration. But time will tell whether these efforts are enough, or whether illegal mining will continue to flourish in the shadows of South Africa's struggling economy. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Do you think stricter enforcement will stop illegal mining? Or is it time for a completely new approach? Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next deep dive into South Africa's most pressing political and social issues. See you next time.